Hi, welcome to another video. Today I want to talk to the heart-centered creators, whether you're an artist, a coach, a service provider, a healer, a musician, a writer, all kind of heart-centered creators. That feeling when you want to create, maybe it's a song, maybe it's an offer, maybe it's a project, but you end up sitting there staring at your notes, paralyzed by how much you care. Because you can feel something beautiful inside of you. It's alive and it keeps whispering, you're meant to do this. But the longer you wait, the louder another voice gets. Who are you to put this out there? And if that sounds familiar, it's because you're a heart-centered creator and you care about what you create. You don't create to chase validations or numbers. That's not your priority. You create because something real moves through you. Emotion, truth, healing, connection. But that kind of creation comes with weight. It means your art, your message, your work matters. And when something matters, fear can show up and stop you from just taking action. All of these ideas start to show up, like, who am I to do this? I am not perfect at doing this. What people are going to think? I'm not good enough. Like all kind of sometimes perfectionist thoughts show up. And here's what I would like you to know today. You don't need to wait until you feel fearless. Sometimes you just need to stop doing it alone. When I started working with creators and entrepreneurs, I noticed something. The ones who felt stuck weren't lazy, unmotivated, or not ready. They were isolated, overwhelmed, trying to bring something to life, but the loneliness kept pulling them under. So I know that sometimes as creators, I'm talking about my own experience. I love to have time for myself, just being with myself, with my thoughts, with my ideas, just like being in life, not talking to anyone. I have, part of a very introverted side. I think I have both, but I have this introvert in me that loves to spend time on my own. But I know that if I feel bad or stuck and I don't talk to anyone and I keep myself isolated, the stuckness is going to get bigger and I'm going to start feeling worse about it. And I could try all sorts of, techniques, healing modalities, mindset work, whatever, but I think that nothing replaces human connection. And again, in this era of AI and technology and all of these things, more than ever, and I think that's what's coming in the next years, more than ever, we're going to crave for human connection and need to build communities and need to build networks with real human beings, with hearts. So if you've been trying to figure it out all yours by yourself, let this be your gentle reminder. Find your people, find support, find spaces where your ideas can breathe, where someone can witness your process, hold your vision, and remind you that what you're creating matters. It can be a friend, it can be someone, I don't know, it could be someone in your family, or it could be someone you admire. It could be someone who gets creativity and the process of creation. It could be another entrepreneur if you are, if you have your own business, like reach out for other people. I know that sometimes that's not the easiest thing to do, especially when we feel that we are in our heads and feels like too much and we feel maybe ashamed or like we shouldn't feel this way, we should be farther along, like all kind of different thoughts that are sadly very normal in these processes. But again, let this be your gentle reminder to look for people who get creativity, who understand about these processes, and or someone who can just listen to you without saying nothing. Sometimes we just need, human connection, and that just brings some form of regulation to our nervous system. I know that not everybody is going to be able to provide this for you, but I encourage you to, if you believe in praying or just setting an intention, like an energetic intention inside of you, you can put a hand on your heart and say, I am willing to see things differently, and I am willing to receive support. Universe, God, life, please show me the support that is available. And if you're hearing this video today, it's because something in you felt compelled to hear it. So take that as a sign in this direction. To understand that it's okay if you need time on your own to create, but sometimes when we need to start taking action and moving our creations, our art, or whatever it is, we might need to reach out for support. We might need to reach out for help, or just starting to share how we feel, what we need, what we're looking for. Human connections are like the best way to get the energy moving. And there's one idea that I think that it's the idea that really sparked all of this project, Subconscious Julia project. And it's the idea that if there's something in your heart that you feel you're meant to do, it's because that thing is not just for you. It's for people that are out there in the world that are waiting for your message, waiting for you to take the action. Because I don't know why, but you're the one meant to deliver the message, right? Just as I know that I am the one meant to deliver this message for certain people, for the right people, for the people who are in the same frequency. That people will hear this message. I don't know when. I'm just taking the action now. I'm going to upload this video. I'm going to let it be there. And something that I find absolutely crazy is that, for example, YouTube already has like 20 years. I remember when YouTube just came out, I was working at an e-commerce, I remember, and one of my fellow co-workers, he was on the computer and he said, look at this page. Oh my God, look at all of these videos. They were like funny videos. That was the first time I saw that YouTube existed. And that was 20 years ago. And the fact that I upload this now, and maybe it's going to be on the internet for the next 20 years or more. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but let's just imagine together that it's going to be there. And someone in some point of the time and space is going to hear this message, and it's going to be inspired by this message. That's what we heart-centered creators are meant to do in this world. We come into this world, we come with a message, with a song in our hearts, and we need to put it out there. And sometimes it's a struggle, and sometimes it's painful, but we know we're meant to do that. We know we're meant to share this with the world. We don't know if we can change the world, but we're going to do our part. We're going to be ourselves. We're going to shine a light. We're going to bring more love, more kindness, more acceptance into this world. We know that it's needed. We know that it's required. So we're going to do our work. And it's this. It's to create, to share. So again, if you were feeling lonely today or isolated, let this be your gentle reminder. So for the people who listen this video when in the next few days, I am offering for the next week a creator coaching sessions in a pay what you want modality. Yes, you hear me well. I'm gonna leave the link below. There's a Calendly link, and you can choose what time works best for you. We're gonna have a one-on-one coaching session. It's 60 minutes, and I'm going to hear you. I'm going to hear your ideas, your creative ideas, and also how you feel and what kind of maybe struggles or thoughts or emotions are coming up. I have training in this. I have been coaching people for the last 12 years in Spanish, and this in English is my project of also helping people all around the world. So I'm going to give you maybe some tools to work on the mindset, emotional and energetic aspect. And then we will see what's the next step for you to start taking action. Sometimes people don't need more strategy or more ideas. They are creative enough. They're connected with their intuition. They know what to do. It's just that they can take the action because they feel alone. And when you feel alone, it gets more scary. But when someone's there, just listening to you, just sharing with you, maybe it feels a little less scarier because you're with someone who gets you. You're with someone who understands the process, who's not judgmental, and who's open to hear your ideas and where you're at. And, sometimes people just realize by themselves what they needed to do or what they would like to do. It's not that they needed me to say anything spectacular, but the human connection, the heart-to-heart connection, does that kind of miracles. And that's what it's all about. So if you feel the call, I'm going to leave the link below. You can choose the time that works for you, and it's a pay what you want option. So we're going to do the session, and then really it's like you decide what you want to pay. I'm doing this because it's like the path of least resistance for me to just put my coaching sessions out there and start helping people where I'm at, and start grabbing testimonials, helping people, and just starting. It's just as a part of my own process. So I want to share that with people too. So thank you so much for listening. See you on the next video. Or you're gonna hear me in the next video because I'm not doing video right now. I'm just recording my voice. And remember to keep it simple, have fun, and stay inspired. Bye.